When cooking oil fails under high heat, the physical breakdown is immediate. This isn't a slow process. It ruins the food while filling your kitchen with hazardous, acrid smoke. Most consumers attempt to avoid this by checking the advertised smoke point printed on the bottle. They assume a high temperature rating ensures the oil remains stable throughout the cooking process. That printed number is a snapshot of the oil's state at the factory. Once heat, oxygen, and moisture from your food enter the equation, the oil's chemical structure begins to unravel, causing the actual smoke point to drop. This chart shows how fast that degradation occurs. While a generic vegetable oil might start at 450 degrees, its structural integrity can collapse after just 2 uses, plunging the actual smoke point well below the 350-degree frying threshold. Relying on the initial smoke point creates a false sense of security. You end up with bitter food, a wasted investment, and a kitchen saturated with volatile fumes. The primary metric for frying success is oxidative stability. This measures a fat's resistance to chemically shattering under the intense stress of a deep fryer. Commodity oils are dominated by polyunsaturated fats, or PUFAs. On a molecular level, PUFAs contain multiple double bonds that act as fragile weak points. Under heat, these bonds are the first to snap. Monounsaturated fats, or MUFAs, possess only a single double bond. This structural characteristic makes them more robust and significantly more resistant to thermal breakdown than their polyunsaturated counterparts. This lipid degradation is a measurable scientific fact. Researchers use laboratory testing to track exactly how fast these molecular structures collapse, providing data that moves beyond simple culinary preference. Successful frying depends on the foundational chemical structure of the fat. The oil's molecular stability dictates its lifespan far more than the temperature rating on the label. Standard soybean, corn, sunflower, and blended vegetable oils are the default choices for many shoppers. These are conventional PUFA-rich oils that offer the lowest price per ounce. When these oils reach high temperatures, they undergo rapid thermooxidation. The heat attacks their weak chemical bonds, generating toxic, volatile aldehydes like 4-hydroxy-2-nonanyl. This leads to structural failure within 1 or 2 cooking sessions. The oil quickly becomes dark, viscous, and rancid. While these oils are economical at the cash register, they carry high long-term costs. Their short functional lifespan requires frequent replacement, which eventually offsets the initial savings. Canola and peanut oils represent a step up in quality. Both offer a more stable balance of MUFA and PUFA profiles compared to standard commodity blends. Canola oil is a versatile workhorse. It features a neutral flavor, high MUFA content, and an affordable price point, making it a reliable all-purpose choice for home kitchens. Peanut oil has slightly lower stability than canola, but is valued for its performance. It is particularly effective at creating crispy textures and imparts a mild, nutty flavor to the food. These traits have made peanut oil a staple in high-heat wok frying and traditional Chinese and Southeast Asian cuisines. However, peanut oil introduces severe allergen risks. It is a hazardous choice for commercial kitchens or large gatherings where food safety for all guests is a priority. Canola remains the most versatile middle ground option, while peanut oil is a flavor-specific alternative that requires strict awareness of food allergies. Refined avocado oil leads the market in thermal tolerance. With a smoke point reaching up to 520 degrees Fahrenheit, it offers a wider safety margin than any other culinary oil. Its high concentration of monounsaturated fats, roughly 74, high oleic engineered varieties of sunflower, safflower, and soybean oils address this cost barrier. These plants are bred to produce oils with a significantly higher concentration of monounsaturated oleic acid. This matrix compares the 4 main tiers of oil. By looking at the dominant fat type and stability scores, you can see the true return on investment. The bottom tier shows how cheap commodity oils correlate with low stability scores, meaning they fail under pressure. High oleic oils match the stability of avocado oil, but are available at a more accessible price point. Because they resist chemical breakdown, high oleic oils last 2 to 3 times longer than conventional versions. For commercial operations, this superior longevity drastically reduces the cost per fry over time. Avocado oil offers a high-performance profile for those with an open budget, while high oleic oils provide the lowest total cost of ownership for frequent frying. This framework routes you to the best oil based on your cooking habits. Casual cooks prioritizing affordability choose canola oil. For a nutty flavor without allergy concerns, choose peanut oil. For frequent frying and maximum stability, high oleic oils provide the best longevity. The best oil is entirely dependent on matching the fat's chemistry to your specific culinary needs and your budget. Even a highly stable oil will degrade quickly without proper management. Protecting your investment requires active maintenance. After frying, the oil must be cooled completely, strained through a fine mesh cheesecloth to remove food particles, and then stored in a dark, cool place. Cleaning the oil removes the debris that accelerates chemical breakdown, which can safely double or triple the oil's usable life. Regardless of the oil type, watch for warning signs like excessive foaming, smoking before the target temperature, or a musty odor. These indicate the fat has been compromised. Never pour degraded oil down the drain. To avoid plumbing damage, seal it in a disposable container and discard it in the trash. Combining informed chemical selection with physical maintenance is the only way to deep fry safely.